Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Young and the Restless spoilers preview September 2, Quarrels and an awkward encounter. For the Monday, September 2 episode of The Young and the Restless, spoilers photos show a family moment means a quarrel between two parents and later, there's an incredibly awkward encounter. These images preview some intense moments, and you won't want to miss a bit of it. Connor, Judah Mackey, Chelsea, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam Mark Grossman, who predicted this could complicate things, have some family time together at the park again. It looks like Connor is explaining something to his parents as they listen intently. Things seem a bit off, and Connor looks over at Chelsea suspiciously after something happens. He's looking at her, and it appears as if Chelsea looks at Adam. Soon, Connor steps away to do something, and Adam and Chelsea seem to be at each other's throats. Adam looks pretty angry, while Chelsea seems exasperated by him. He's obviously not pleased with her telling Billy, Jason Thompson, the truth. Later, Sally Courtney Hope shows up and observes the family. She looks a bit forlorn as she sees the scene. It looks like she walks over and Connor is right there. He may not realize things have gone south with Sally and Adam. Will she keep up appearances the way Billy did when Connor and Chelsea saw him? Or will Sally leave Connor realizing something is up? Adam looks like he desperately wants Sally to keep the peace. Check it all out in the slideshow below. The sun had barely risen over the quaint town of Genoa City, but the storm clouds of drama were already brewing. This week on The Young and the Restless, tensions rise, tempers flare, and unexpected encounters leave the residents of this tumultuous town questioning their loyalties and desires. As summer fades, the heat in Genoa City is just getting started. Sharon's dilemma, between heart and mind. Sharon Newman is a woman caught between two worlds. As she stands behind the counter of Crimson Lights, her mind drifts between the comforting routine of serving coffee and the tumultuous emotions swirling within her. Ray, her steadfast husband, has been her rock through countless trials, but lately their once solid relationship feels strained, as though a silent wedge has been driven between them. Across town, Adam Newman, Sharon's ex and the eternal troublemaker, has found himself at the center of Sharon's thoughts once more. Their history is as complicated as it is intense, and with each passing day, Sharon feels herself being pulled back into the orbit of his chaos. The tension between Adam and Ray has reached a boiling point, and this week it's set to explode. As Sharon attempts to navigate her feelings, Ray confronts Adam at society, where the two men exchange heated words. Ray's jealousy and Adam's defiance create a volatile mix, and Sharon finds herself at the center of the storm. She knows she must make a choice, but the path forward is anything but clear. Victoria and Nate. The fallout continues. Over at Newman Enterprises, Victoria Newman is reeling from the fallout of her affair with Nate Hastings. The affair, once a closely guarded secret, has become the talk of the town, and Victoria's reputation is hanging by a thread. Victor, her father and the ruthless patriarch of the Newman family, is livid, and his disappointment cuts deeper than any boardroom battle Victoria has ever faced. Nate, on the other hand, is struggling with his own demons. His relationship with Elena has been left in tatters, and the guilt of betraying her is eating away at him. As he tries to salvage what remains of his life, he finds himself drawn back to Victoria, despite the chaos their affair has unleashed. This week, Victoria and Nate share an awkward encounter at Newman Enterprises. The tension is palpable as they exchange pleasantries, each trying to mask their guilt and regret. But the spark between them is undeniable, and despite their best efforts, they find themselves once again drawn to each other. As they grapple with the consequences of their actions, Victoria and Nate must decide whether to continue their forbidden relationship or walk away before they cause even more damage. Phyllis and Jack. Old wounds reopened. Phyllis Summers has never been one to back down from a challenge, and this week, she finds herself facing one of her biggest challenges yet. Her on-again, off-again relationship with Jack Abbott has been a roller coaster of emotions, and just when she thought they had finally reached solid ground, a new obstacle threatens to tear them apart. Jack, ever the businessman, has been consumed with work at Jabot, leaving Phyllis feeling neglected and frustrated. She's tried to be understanding, but her patience is wearing thin. When she confronts Jack about his priorities, their conversation quickly escalates into a full-blown argument. Old wounds are reopened as they hurl accusations at each other, and it becomes clear that the unresolved issues from their past are still very much alive. Jack's inability to let go of the past and Phyllis's need for reassurance clash in a way that leaves both of them questioning whether their relationship is worth fighting for. As the argument reaches its peak, Phyllis storms out, leaving Jack alone with his thoughts. He knows he can't afford to lose her again, but he's unsure how to fix the mess they've created. Meanwhile, Phyllis seeks solace at the Grand Phoenix, where she crosses paths with an unexpected visitor, Nick Newman. Nick and Sally. A chance encounter. Nick Newman has been trying to move on from his complicated relationship with Sally Spectra, but fate seems determined to keep them connected. As he walks into the Grand Phoenix, the last person he expects to see is Sally, who is nursing a drink at the bar. Their eyes meet, and for a moment, time stands still. The memories of their passionate, albeit tumultuous, relationship come flooding back, and both Nick and Sally are left wondering what could have been. But as they exchange awkward pleasantries, it's clear that the wounds from their breakup are still fresh. Sally, ever the firecracker, tries to keep things light, but her heart isn't in it. She's been struggling to find her place in Geno City, and seeing Nick only reminds her of the pain she's been trying to bury. Nick, on the other hand, is conflicted. He knows he should keep his distance, but there's something about Sally that he just can't shake. Their conversation is interrupted by Phyllis, who walks in just in time to witness the awkward encounter. Phyllis's arrival only adds to the tension, and Nick is left feeling more confused than ever. As Sally makes a hasty exit, Nick is left to ponder what his next move should be. The calm before the storm. As the week unfolds, the residents of Geno City find themselves caught in a web of lies, secrets, and betrayals. Quarrels erupt, relationships are tested, and unexpected encounters leave everyone questioning where they stand. But beneath the surface, a storm is brewing. Unresolved tensions and hidden agendas threaten to upend the lives of those who call Geno City home. As the sun sets on this week's drama, one thing is certain: the calm before the storm won't last long, and when the storm finally hits, it will change everything.